Hey junior statisticians, this video is a quick let's show you how to do the individual Minitab assignment. So the individual Minitab assignment can be found under task and assignments, and then if you're in the online class it'll be at the very bottom, but if you're in my face-to-face class it'll be the only assignment in this area. One of the first things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click to download this file, and then we can go into it to read the assignment instructions also. You won't want to try to open this file though from right here, or even double click on it from your Finder. Instead, what you'll want to do in order to open this file is you'll want to go to app.minitab.com, and the first time you go here it'll have you log in with your Austin P credentials and that sort of thing, and then File, Open, and we want to open a project, and we want to open a local file. You can pause and replay this video if you need to, if I'm going too fast. So we want to open a local file that's on our local computer, and the one I just downloaded has the parenthesis 1 because I already had it downloaded, and so I'll select that one, and then I want to, the easiest way to do this for students, and I made the mistake of recommending this option the first time, or this option. It was too complicated for students. So the easiest way for students is to just do this continue without autosave. And then at the end, or when you get finished, or whenever you want to save, you can download a copy. So we're going to continue without autosave. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to change your name to whatever your name is. So if your name is Jane Doe, then you will change it to Jane Doe first and last name. And then you're going to already, before you even start this, have gone out and collected 10 Austin P ages. And so I've recommended here that you go to places like the library or the UC on main campus. Those are probably the best two places. If you want to stick to Fort Campbell though, you can survey in front of the Fort Campbell Ed Center. That would be a decent place to survey as well. And you'll want to ask students, 10 students, their ages, and hopefully you'll get them that aren't in clusters or groups, because they may have similar ages if they're clustered together. So hopefully you'll just find individuals walking in, 10 of them, and say, if you don't mind sharing, what is your age? I'm using this for a class project. It's all anonymous. And you only need to get 10 of these. The rest of the data values are in here. So there's a whole bunch of data values that are in here. And it's taking a while to load, but you'll only replace the first 10. So, and there's a picture that tells you these things. Replace with your first name and replace these 10, just in case it's not really clear. Once you do that, you're going to want to, in the process of following all of these instructions, do stuff in Minitab and copy and paste it into Word. So let me just do one function. So basic statistics display descriptive statistics. This is only one of the functions that you'll need. So I can say this here. Of course, I need to have changed my data values before I do this. And then I can change the statistics. So what I would go do if this were me, I would read through all of the instructions and see which of these statistics I need, and I would check them. And then I can do graphs, and I would read through all of the instructions and see which of these graphs I need, and I would check them. And then you click OK, and let me just do this. And then you can see that I've created all of these statistics and this graph. And then once you finish all of the instructions, and get everything done, you'll want to save your Minitab file. So File, Save Download a copy is the one we want, because save a copy would be to either Google Drive or the OneDrive. We want to download a copy, and see it's downloaded a copy of the new file with my changes. And I can let me close this file, new project, and so it started me with a blank project so it's erased to basically what I've had. And now I'm going to open that new file, open project, and I downloaded it locally. And this way you can come back to a project too and see it's got 1 here now, because I already had the original and then the first, and now this is my most recent copy. And I'm going to continue without autosave always, and you can see that it's left my function that I did here, and it's left my Jane Doe. And if I had changed these data values, it would have had those changed data values as well. So you'll want to follow all of these instructions, ideally in one go, and then save a copy of that Minitab file. And you're going to upload a copy of that Minitab file and a copy of your Word document. So you're going to copy and paste lots of stuff from here into Word, and you can just do that by doing one of these functions. You can copy the whole thing from everything that's listed in here, or you can just copy a part of it if you wanted to from what's listed in here. There are 3 things that I should bring to your attention, because all 3 of these things say to get credit. So before computing anything, you have to replace your last name with your actual last name, and all of the Minitab functions that you submit to me should have your name on them. The second thing is that you have to, in order to get credit, replace the student ages with all of the student ages that you gathered. And then the third thing, in order to get credit on this assignment at all, is that you need to submit your corresponding Minitab file that has all of the functions that you've copied and pasted into Word here in order to get credit. So this is 5% of your grade for the course. Not a huge amount, but a significant amount. It is half a letter grade. And if you don't do these 3 things, the changing your name, the adding the 10 values to Minitab, and submitting that saved Minitab file, then you won't get credit at all on any of the work that you've done. So absolutely be sure to do that. And again, when you've got it saved on your hard drive, you'll just add it to your submission just like you add your Microsoft Word file. And so there's one final thing I want to draw to your attention. There are links here that are very useful. We had previously group projects that were huge, and they showed you there's a video on how to do a whole bunch of Minitab functions. Here, if you click to open this, then you can see here's the video, and then here are the written instructions that tell you the same thing that the video does. And so that's useful on Project 1. And then also this link to Project 2 has not a video, but written instructions on how to do confidence intervals and hypotheses tests. And it does have a video for the report side where it tells you how to do things like interpretations and conclusion statements on the report side. So that would be more of what you're going to do in your Microsoft Word file. And all of Project 2 is really geared toward the last 4 questions, I think. No, the last 3 questions. 3 questions. Yeah, these 3 questions are really more Project 2. And then the first 9 questions or really 10, I guess, but this isn't, you don't really have to have any knowledge to do this one. These are more related to Project 1. So that's where you can get additional information on how to use Minitab. Good luck.